Alright guys, what's up? This is Captain Daniel Kim. In this video, I want to talk about what I wish I knew when I started, dating and learning about dating and confidence when I was in my 20s. So, I'm going to go over like three quick things. The first thing I wish I learned was that this is a forever long journey. So, one thing I realized about dating is that your wants, your desires, right? It changes. Like you think you like this one girl, and then all of a sudden you find out your type's a little bit different. But the biggest thing you figure out is more about yourself. Like, what are my insecurities? When am I attractive? For example, I realized one thing I was very insecure about was my body. So whenever I went to a pool party or a pool event, I just didn't know how would I say it? I just didn't know how to be confident in it, right? So that's something I realized, long story short, is that I was very insecure about my body, and that affected my confidence and my dating, where I was scared to take off my shirt and all that kind of stuff, even in the bedroom and all that stuff. So just know that this thing called like confidence we're chasing, it's never going to be fully developed. There's no such thing as a perfect confidence. So I do want to talk about that, where you just have to accept it's going to be forever long, probably till the day you die. Even when you're in your 60s, you're going to figure out what makes you confident as an older guy. That's going to be huge, right? Okay, and then probably the second thing I want to talk about when it comes to this journey with dating and confidence is the faster you figure out what you want when it turns into confidence, like how does the most confident version of you looks like, and what kind of women you actually want to date, like what kind of women you actually want to attract. For example, like for a long time I just dated women, like it didn't really matter as long as they were pretty, right? But now I really care about, self-development, so I can have a genuine conversation with her. Does she like to work out? Because I realized even sexually, right? When I make love to a woman, I want to make love to her all the time because my energy's so high because I work out. I'm a big fitness guy. But one thing about girls who don't work out is they can't keep up with my energy. So sometimes I felt bad and the connection wasn't fully there. So that's one thing I realized I really need to focus on, meeting women who have this, high sexual drive or high physical energy. Another thing was, if a girl was not passionate about things in life, like it was very hard for me to connect with her, right? So, and smoking too, like I realized I can't date girls who smoke because it's just hard to really kiss a girl continuously if she smokes a lot. It's just the breath and the teeth kind of bother me too. So very specific on actually what you want will dramatically save you time of just dating women that you really don't find out that you really didn't like her. So that's been huge for me. Just I wish that when I was in my 20s, I just figured out what kind of women I want and stick with that, and just focus on how to attract girls like that, and what kind of man I gotta be to attract women like that, right? Instead of just chasing everything, just chasing beauty, chasing hot girls, chasing nice bodies and all this kind of stuff. It should would have saved me a lot of time if I was very specific on what I exactly want. Then you could actually focus on how to be confident and get girls like that. And lastly, that I would say in my 20s, I wish I learned about this whole, dating and confidence journey is that in the end, you have to realize you have to stop chasing. So in the beginning, you're so, one of my clients said this to me that, you're trying to teach me how to fish, Danny, but I'm not listening because I'm so hungry. Like proverb, like teach a man how to fish, he can go on for the rest of life. You give him fish for a day, and he's just gonna be full for that one day. But he said when a student is so hungry, he said, I'm so hungry right now. I can't focus on what you're trying to teach me. I realized, oh shoot, I get it. You guys are hungry, okay? So once you get that a little bit filled, a little bit full, don't be over full, right? Don't be greedy and try to be super full, which means dating as much as women and you want all that kind of stuff. I'm saying get to a point where you're so full and really understand that you have to really get that validation about women from yourself, because we start chasing this validation from women and dating confidence, because it's weird, because I met the most successful clients in the world financially wise, but because they didn't have women in their life, they didn't find that confidence. So I know that women play a very special part in our lives, but the biggest thing is that learn eventually, after you got some dating experience, what really makes you confident, what will really make you stop chasing women and kind of in a way chase yourself, learn how to date yourself. I know that's super woo-woo, but I realized I've dated a lot of women in my life now ever since I started this journey. Now that once I got to 25, 26, I really started dating a lot of women, but I realized I was just chasing validation. I didn't know how to be by myself, be alone. So I realized that did affect my level of confidence at times, and I would just settle for women too, which is not good, you know, because you don't want to waste her time, you don't waste your time. So those are probably the three things I wish I learned, you know, when I was 20, getting into my 30s now. But probably I want to give you guys one more thing, right? Just this is probably another thing I wish I could tell my 20-year-old self, is that really focusing on how to change your identity. So what is the man you actually want to become? Like, how do you want to be portrayed? Like, what is your version of your most confident self? And like, what is considered the dating life you want? Like, really be specific on it and be that person. Like, start acting like self and ask yourself, if I was my most confident self, how would I act? Because for me, you know, when in the beginning of this journey, you know, if she was beautiful, I would like kind of lose my own values. I was like, she's late, but I'll forgive her, and all this extra stuff. Like, I would just like let go of myself and everything like that. So I realized when in my 20s, I was just more forgiving of people who like wasted my time, especially if she was beautiful and all that kind of stuff. But I realized the more I get 30, I don't have time to waste. You know, I'm getting older, so I want to actually date women who care about me and who actually like me. Because, you know, guys, we want what we can't have, right? So when a girl rejects us, we focus on that instead of the girls that already like us. So I realized is focus on the girls that actually like you for you at the moment. Yes, I know you want higher attractive girls, but you know, in a weird paradoxical way, and I know you might not want to hear this, but you have to make yourself attractive first to really get with those girls anyways. So I just wanted to tell you that. It's been a pleasure talking to you guys. Please comment below on what your thoughts and what you would tell yourself in your 20s if you're in your 30s, or what else you want to actually hear from me in being in your 20s. So it's been a pleasure talking to you guys. Captain Daniel Kim out.